What's up, guys? Adrian Quintanilla here at Toe Tech Jiu-Jitsu. Black belt here out of Edinburgh under Coach Victor Garza. My partner Adrian here. He's very handsome because his name is Adrian also. I'm going to go over a little handcuffing technique using what we call back control in the Jiu-Jitsu world. We're going to have our seatbelt and our hooks in there. Jiu-Jitsu guys, you know what back control is. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. During the scramble, we already hustled and tussled with the guy and we end up in our back control. Okay, we want to have him nice and tight. If we're in a self-defense situation, you want to be as tight as possible to keep him from hitting us here or headbutting or whatever. So we can initiate it by grabbing the wrist, or we can wait for him to pick up his hand to try to fight off my hands and get wrist control. I'm using my thumb for this one. Law of Jiu-Jitsu tells us to keep our thumb on the outside when going for shoulder locks and whatnot. For this, in this particular case, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use my C-clamp here. And I'm going to keep this hand by his neck, just threatening the choke. I'm not choking him. So I'm going to turn my knuckles down, and I'm going to pin the gap between my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to pin it to his body. I'm going to keep this hand here by his neck. So when I'm ready to go, I'm going to grab up onto his chin here. I'm going to cup the chin. Let's go ahead and turn a little bit this way. I'm going to cup the chin here. And I'm going to bring my elbow here towards my back like I'm doing a back row with a dumbbell. And at the same time, I'm going to roll to my side so I can get my leg out. And I'm going to bring his wrist behind his back all at the same time. So when I'm ready to go, I'm going to start rolling him, boom, down. Okay? Now, the bigger guys like him, he's a little wider. You might have to double cup because getting one pair of handcuffs on the person is a little bit more difficult when they're wide. So when you're ready to go here, I got his hand pinned down. If they're fighting you, just push up on the wrist with your chest here. You don't have to use this here all your strength because you're gonna end up getting tired. But just wisely put your chest on top of him to keep him from moving any further. So I'm gonna get my handcuffs out here and get one around. And then to get the other one in, use your verbal commands here. You can use the knee here to pin him down or whatnot. Or this knee on gut position right here. So when you want to get him to get his other hand around, you use your verbal commands. Give me your other hand, hands behind your back, hands behind your back. Boom, you get his other hand, and just apply your handcuffs here, and you got him subdued, okay? Nothing crazy, nothing simple. It's probably gonna be a little bit more, a little bit easier for jiu-jitsu guys since we train every day and we know the position. I wouldn't recommend it for somebody who hasn't trained. But our jiu-jitsu guys, we know back control. If we can get somebody who knows what they're doing under back control, we can get somebody who doesn't know what they're doing under back control. Now keep in mind also, it's going to be a little bit harder, of course, if the guy's on drugs or whatever. If you're a police officer, or if you're a detention officer, you're dealing with an inmate that's all crazy. It's not going to be this easy, of course. Right now he's complying, but we want to use our jiu-jitsu wisely to get them to comply, okay? And of course to minimize injury on ourselves, or for ourselves. Okay, so just a quick technique. I'm gonna unhandcuff this guy here. Just a quick technique that I'm gonna be going over soon. So if you are law enforcement, just hit me up so we can set something up so we can all train together and so we can go over some stuff, this and amongst other positions to get the handcuffs on, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe and share to your friends and whatnot. Again, Adrian here, Toe Tech Jiu-Jitsu, and Adrian here, Toe Tech Jiu-Jitsu, Detention Officer of the Year of the Century. Thanks, guys.